The Zodiac killer case is a chilling enigma that has haunted Northern California and captivated true crime enthusiasts for over 5 decades. Here's a deeper look into this infamous unsolved murder spree, the crimes and the taunts. Between late 1968 and 1969, the Zodiac killer is confirmed to be responsible for the brutal murders of 5 victims in the San Francisco Bay Area. These attacks targeted young couples and a cab driver, often in isolated locations. The savagery of the crimes and the seemingly random nature of the victims sent shockwaves through the community. However, the Zodiac killer craved more than notoriety. He embarked on a twisted game of cat and mouse with law enforcement and the media. He began sending cryptic letters to local newspapers, taking credit for the murders, and offering bizarre ciphers that included complex symbols and codes. Some of these ciphers were eventually deciphered, revealing the killer's sadistic pleasure in the crimes and threats of further violence. The chilling messages, along with the unsolved murders, fueled a climate of terror and constant vigilance, investigative frustrations and enduring questions. Despite a dedicated task force and a national manhunt, the Zodiac killer's identity has remained a frustrating mystery. Over the years, numerous suspects have been investigated, but none have yielded definitive proof. Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted child molester, was a prime suspect for decades, but DNA testing in the early 2000s failed to conclusively link him to the crimes. The case received renewed attention in 2021 when a citizen sleuth group, called the Case Breakers, claimed to have identified a new suspect through forensic analysis of previously examined evidence. However, their findings and methods haven't been universally accepted by law enforcement, leaving the case in a perpetual state of limbo, a legacy of terror and intrigue. The Zodiac killer case transcends its gruesomeness because it remains unsolved. The unanswered questions about the killer's motive, identity, and the possibility of additional victims continue to fuel speculation and amateur detective work. The Zodiac killer's taunts, the unsolved ciphers, and the lack of closure have all cemented this case in American true crime infamy, inspiring books, movies, and documentaries that continue to try to piece together the story of a killer who vanished into the shadows.